Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. It seems Mike Tyson has had enough of Jake Paul's tricks these past couple of days, as he's presently given a knockout admonition to Jake Paul in front of their forthcoming battle. Boxing fans were reclaimed by the news that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson's looming battle will be a certifiable endorsed expert bout that will influence the two contenders' records. Many had expected the session to be a presentation. Now you can see the reason why Mike Tyson is sending a knockout admonition to Jake Paul, as he's not allowing a YouTuber to beat him on his genius record. I mean, simply look how serious he's taking his preparation for the battle another day 3. You actually need to with me on day 4. You know it was okay, but you don't have the foggiest idea what you got in store, child. You got to confront the watchmen of war and prepare childfire in the house. As a great deal of the discussion online is that Mike Tyson is done for and old and that he's simply destroying his heritage by battling Jake Paul, as he will get thumped out, yet it appears that individuals' viewpoints are changing tune after his new recordings, where various posts, like Jesus, who else is seeing the youthful Tyson right in front of him when he was talking? It's difficult for a mother to lose her child at 27 years of age, flat out best ever. This is what dealing with your body resembles. Les at this age actually performing at a general love to see it in front of their immense scene battle. Many individuals have been guaranteeing the principles to the battle where a viral TikTok with very nearly 20 million perspectives expressed that there would be headgear and Logan Paul would be a label group accomplice in the ring. This caused many fans confounded where remarks were left expressing as of now Mike Tyson previously won. What sort of rules are these? There ain't no chance these are. The principles by then, does he get to shoot Tyson in the knee and the two shoulders just before the battle? Is this genuine, absolutely not a chance in no medication test? Wearing headgear label group with sibling in a bout. Is this even thought to be a genuine fight? It's really clever the way that individuals truly trust this. When they saw the video, like, how's the person that posted it even a trustworthy source? To begin with, Jake Paul obviously had enough of this. As it seemed, individuals were real, lie accepting of the person behind the video, and he posted a reaction clearing everything up. A fast message to individuals who were grumbling about the guidelines of me versus Mike Tyson. Some TikToker made a video making up this large number of phony principles. Me and Logan Tag joined him, wearing headgear, on the off chance that you accept that you're all morons and you ought not be permitted to cast a ballot. You ought not be permitted to drive in the city and jeopardize others. I feel terrible for any douchebag who accepted that the essential variable ascribing to this battle achievement is that it very well may be found on Netflix, making it accessible to most fans and showing up in nearly 260 million homes worldwide. The crowd is completely separated over who will win, however, which is the central issue, as per half of the web. He is torturing Mike Tyson, who is 60 years old, and regardless of his solidarity, it is absolutely impossible that he can endure the damage. On the other hand, the other half says, this is Mike Tyson. He is exceptional to any YouTuber, despite the fact that something that came out as of late isn't solid. Mike Tyson has been sent a serious well-being caution by an expert specialist subsequent to consenting to battle. Jake Paul, senior speaker in medication at Anglia Ruskin College, utilized framed Tyson's perhaps deadly wounds from Paul in a post for the discussion, as he is a more established man, and recuperating alcoholic Iron Mike is in danger of experiencing a subdural hematoma, which is the tearing of veins in the mind in old more seasoned individuals. The cerebrum will in general los volume utilize made sense of this extends the connecting veins and makes them more helpless against burst, draining from the East corn veins causes an assortment of blood that pushes on the cerebrum. This creates turmoil, loss of cognizance, neurological handicap, and at times passing liquor addiction is known to speed up mind shrinkage. And apparently Tyson has this as a past gamble factor. So in light of this being unquestionably this battle can't be endorsed as a pro event, it would need to be a show as it's excessively dangerous for Mike Tyson, as other than the gigantic payday, which I question, he frantically needs nothing. remains to be acquired from the actual battle, as the greater part of you will be aware in July 2022. Mike Tyson was seen utilizing a mobile stick and, surprisingly, wound up in a wheelchair because of his medical issue, which likewise brought up many issues on his capacity for the actual battle come July 20th on the Joe Rogan web recording. He even talked about how after an instructional meeting video, he showed it, obliterated his body just after care about me to educate you something. Regarding that video, I shot that video, and I was sleeping for 7 days. That was 30 seconds, and I was sleeping for 7 days. It's not entertaining in light of the fact that it caused me to understand that this is a large kid. Before we go any further into the video, what are your folks' fair considerations on the actual battle? And might you at some point see Jake Paul really winning and perhaps taking Mike Tyson out, or have Mike Tyson's new preparation recordings persuaded you he will take care of business? Remark down underneath talking about Joe Rogan. He's actually persuaded Mike Tyson to take care of business against Jake Paul, paying little mind to what any other person needs to say. The one thing he would rather not do is battle Mike. No, he needs to battle Mike. I think why I realize I don't give an assuming he's 55, that is still Mike's looking great too, wow. Mike prepares consistently. He prepares with Hey F. Cordo, who's a legend in MMA. He runs rulers, blended combative techniques, and Hayel is a world coach when you see him holding the MS for Tyson, and Tyson crushing the MS like Jesus. That person can in any case you up by the day's end. It's difficult to root against. Mike Tyson, thinking about, he's known as perhaps of the hardest hitter in boxing history, with probably the most deadliest knockouts then when you have a YouTuber as his rival. Most would quickly think the YouTuber has no potential for success, albeit actually he's 57, and these preparation recordings are just 5 seconds of each clasp. So obviously he will hit like a train. Eddie Hearns generally likes to assume exactly the same thing, and indeed, even accepts Jake Paul will win because of the reality just referenced. It's perfect to see them in boxing. So I figure he'll truly do all around. Well, however, it's only not exactly one for me. Is it not one for you? In light of the way that he's old and more seasoned, that it's risky. Or simply more that you don't need him to sort of stain his, you ought to be battling at 58 years. Gracious again. Heartbroken. In the event that I misunderstood the age, yet 57, definitely, 57 years of age. Yet additionally, the person was one of the best ever contenders. For what reason would you like to go in at 5% of what you were and lose to a person like Jake? Subscribe Apple World for more videos.